A Dutch father.
Yeah.
A Chinese mother with a Jamaican influence.
Well, my mom was born in Indonesia. Her mom was born in Jamaica. So my grandmother is Chinese, has some Jamaican heritage, was born in Jamaica, so her family goes back that way. And then my grandfather is from Indonesia as well, but he's also Chinese. And then on my dad's side, they're Dutch, but my dad was born in St. Catharines, Ontario.
When you were in school, I mean, you weren't the typical member of the drama club dreaming of becoming an actress, were you?
I had many dreams, but I was definitely in drama since I was a little kid, and it's something I always loved. But I kind of wanted to go into the sciences. I wanted to go I loved biology. I wanted to be a marine biologist and go and do that. But I ended up pursuing this.
But it just came by chance, though, right?
Well, what happened was I got an audition in 12th grade. This casting director called my high school and was like, we're looking for this girl to play a role on this show on the CBC, which is our Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. And I went out and I auditioned for it and I got it. And I was like, this will pay for my university. This is great. So I went and I did it. And I was like, I'm not going to act anymore after this. And then I got another audition. And I was like, okay, maybe I will. And I loved it. And I had so much fun. So I kept doing it. I have always loved acting. In that sense. I struggle with the industry in some ways in regards to fame and being famous.
I'm going to pick up on that.
Okay.
What do you struggle with?
Well, it's a question of, do I want to have people recognizing me all the time in my life? And this is the first interview I've done for Smallville in a while, actually. I kind of, about 3-ish years ago, stopped doing a lot of interviews because the more you do and the more you're in the media, the more people see you in the world and, feel close to you when, I don't know who you are. You know what I mean? So it's just been, kind of finding a way to, because I feel like I'm very private often. So to feel okay in the public eye, and I'm becoming more comfortable with that now than I was before.
Well, you're defining yourself like most actors, right? Being basically shy. In a way, acting is a way of fighting their shyness, turning into another person.
You know, I can relate to that. I think that a lot of why I was acting in the beginning was because I didn't feel comfortable expressing myself all the time. And it was like an environment where I was like, okay, so the rules are that here in this environment, I can do this and I can express myself and otherwise I can't. And then as I've become more expressive in my life, it doesn't feel like there's a boundary like that anymore. And I'm able to do even better work than I could before because I wasn't so limited. I'm not as limited in my life.
Because from an outsider's point of view, it seems to me as if it almost just kind of just happened to you, just like that. And then,
it happened very quickly. I got Smallville within a year it was just a year after I started working professionally. It was weird for me. I remember the first time I went when it was the WB, I went to New York for the upfronts, and the show wasn't even airing yet. And I remember walking down the stairs at the hotel, and this swarm of people came toward me. And they were all like, Kristin, Kristin, Kristin. I'm like, how do you people know my name? And they had photos of me, and they had things to sign, and I was like, what is this? And my manager grabbed my arm and yanked me out. Because I was like, and being me, I'm like, what do you want me to do? Okay. And it just is and it's really weird. It's weird that way.
Well, how did you end up dealing with that? Because the next time, I'm sure that's not the first time that happened to you, right?
No. But after I'd experienced it once, I kind of had an idea of how it worked. And then it felt more and more okay to go, okay, so this is their job. A lot of people go, and as their job, they get you to sign autographs, and then they sell them on eBay. So I was like, okay, this is their job. I don't have to sign the photos, and I could walk away and feel okay about it. But, people get mad sometimes, and they'll swear at you. And you're like, I'm sorry. I've been in the business I've been in Smallville for 7 years. I've been acting professionally for 8 or 9.
And you're at 25, right?
Almost 25, not even.
Okay, yeah. So do you see yourself doing this for the rest of your life, acting?
I don't know. It's something that I like. It's not something that I feel the need to do. And I think that there are various ways that I can create what I want to create in the world.
Do you mind questions about Smallville?
No, I don't
Do you mind getting them?
No.
Because I think some people like to know some of the basic stuff, like, for instance, the effect of the writer's strike.
Right.
On what you're doing. I'm wondering whether that was almost came as a relief for you.
The writer's strike?
Yeah.
It's funny, we're still working. So we have episodes up until episode 15. So we've got scripts that'll take us to January 26th. From what I understand, the writers are all talking, and they'll come to an agreement soonish, is the rumor that I've heard, but I don't know what's going on. And we'll probably finish our season, and that'll be the end of season 7.
Is that something that you're still liking, or are you saying to yourself, I think it's time for me to branch out and get another role? I know you've had other roles in the movie.
I'm ready to move on in many ways, but I still like it. The cast and the crew are amazing. We have such a beautiful team of people, and I love to be around them, and I'll miss them so much when I'm gone. But, I feel emotional about that. That's funny. But I really am ready to, like, go and do other things in the world. Smallville is a good show. I think that there's a bunch of cast members on contract for 8 seasons, so it's possible they'll go 8 or more, depending on what they do. They have some characters that would be good for spin-offs. I don't know what they're going to do. They could. It's a good show.
Well, what are your hopes?
For Smallville?
Yeah, for you.
For me.
Yeah, for you.
My hopes for me in Smallville. Well, I think that I'll just do this last season. I may go on. There's a possibility I'll do 8, but where I'm standing right now, I see 7, and that's it.
You're going to be doing it. You're in Albany tonight.
Yes.
And tomorrow night doing some
acapella
judging.
festival. Yeah. It's going to be at the Egg, so I'm really excited because I know a little bit about acapella, but not a whole lot. And there's going to be some amazing performers and some people that are the top of their field in acapella. And I'm going to get to see them, and they're performing Saturday night and Sunday night at 7, so people can come and watch. And Allison will be there, Allison Mack will be there, and I will be there.
Okay, and you're going to sing?
Definitely not going to sing.
Okay.
I mean, I won't. It's possible this could happen, but I seriously doubt it.
Okay. Thanks. It was really a pleasure talking with you.
That was great. Thank you.
Okay.